Hi, this is John Robertson with another input for you from Westminster. Today I'm up in my office in Glasgow, so I'm going to begin with the Type 26 frigates, which there was a bit of dubiety about whether they were going to get built on the Clyde or not, and the First Sea Lord did his best to try and muddy the waters. Anyway, we had the Minister up, Mr Fallon, who said that the frigates will be built on the Clyde, and therefore that's good news. Why? Because there'll be £200 million worth of investment to build a state-of-the-art yard in Scotland, in this constituency, and I can't tell you how pleased I am that thousands of jobs have been secured for well into the next few decades. So that's great news for the constituency. The other thing I want to talk about is obviously the new leader who will be announced tomorrow, and I'll come back and maybe do another wee piece next week on the leader and deputy leader. It's been a good contest. Everybody's put forward their ideas for the party, and if whoever wins does exactly what he or she says, then I'm sure the party will go from strength to strength, and we'll be in a fine place come the elections in May next year, and then on 2016 for the Scottish elections. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. So I'll come back next week and do a wee bit on whoever are the successful candidates. As usual, energy is one of my pet subjects, and I issued a report on dealing with people who have prepayment meters, and also those who are vulnerable to being cut off, whether it's by self cutting off if you have a prepayment meter, or elderly person who has forgotten to pay their bill or perhaps can't afford it. So we've got an agreement. We have a code of practice that the companies all put to and agreed that this was a way forward. So the only people I haven't heard back from are the government and Ofgem, but at least the main parties, the big six and some of the smaller companies, are quite happy with what we've put together, and I'm pleased that they helped in getting that code of practice together. Time will only tell whether they stick to it or not, but we'll see as time goes on. The NHS bill that was voted on last week or the week before was an important one as well, and whether people believe it or don't believe it, there is only one party that will make sure the NHS is funded properly, and that's us, the Labour Party. And I believe that come the manifesto, people will be more than a little pleased with what's in it, and that we will make sure that the NHS is financed the way it should be, and to such an extent that everybody at the point of need will receive what they duly need to get at that point in time. The only other thing I want to mention was the private members bill about the 0.7 guarantee of GDP to go towards third world countries, and that was agreed. And while there was a few Conservatives who tried to talk it out, they weren't good enough to talk it out, and the majority was 146 or something like that. So I was very pleased that I was there to vote for it. I was very pleased that we won so easily, but I worry about what the government will do. So hopefully, as they did back it, they'll do their bit to make sure that this is all written in tablets of stone, and that when it goes forward to committee in the other place, then we'll get a result there too. So that's everything very quickly, what's been happening over the last couple of weeks, and I look forward to talking to you next week about our new leaders. Thanks very much.